Thank you so much. Very interesting what you're sharing, especially from our side. I think the fact that you mentioned all your communities are scattered across different platforms, Discord, Telegram, they have WhatsApp, different channels. It's interesting the way how now you guys need to manage everyone, right? Because everyone is everywhere and you need to have like different community managers to make sure the message is the same across different platforms. I think from our side, that's what we also experience personally, because every time we go to events or we meet new people, for example, at Austin, I just came back from Austin a week ago, and we met so many different people, and it's the same story, right? One person has WhatsApp, another person has Telegram, another person just uses iMessages, right? So everyone's across different channels. And how do you keep in touch with these people? Because you don't know, like, maybe I met somebody on WhatsApp and then I forgot I have them on WhatsApp, right? How do you personally manage this relationship from, understand from the community perspective, but you personally as a business leader, how do you keep in touch with people? How do you follow up, let's say, with next potential hire or next potential investor? How do you deal with this on personal level?
I'll be very honest with you. I feel like I'm very disorganized, especially if you have to change mobile phones and then your contacts are actually like gone, right? So I have this mobile phone that just died because of the battery, right? So I had to quickly just purchase like an iPhone in the next store there, and I don't really have my contacts. Yeah, so it's and I think like in Telegram, right? Like especially in Web3. So Web3 communities are mostly on Telegram, and when you go to all these events, the only way for me to remember them is if they actually send a selfie with me and that person, and I would just like realize, oh yeah, it's actually this person that I actually met on this event. Telegram, there's no way for you to kind of compile or create like I don't know, like kind of like a group to kind of give you a reminder that these are all the contacts that you've actually met in Austin, for example, in Consensus, or somebody you met at Milken Institute, or like or at the World Economic Forum. We're like, there is no way. And for example, at the World Economic Forum, when I meet people, none of them are actually on Telegram. They prefer emails, right? And if you actually like start adding them or like sending them a quick message on email, it just gets buried, right? With new like messages. And so it's really difficult to, and there's also like on Gmail as well. When I do a lookup, it doesn't actually come out. So I have to remember what is that email address, right? Rather than the name. Because like Gmail remembers the email address rather than the name sometimes, when they did not link their name with the email address. So it's very difficult to kind of like dig into that. So I think like at work at YGG, so for example, for investors, we do have an Excel file, and and we just for example, for series 1, 2, 3, we actually have different sheets, right, to manage. This is our series 1 investors. These are all their contact details, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. But then for people that you actually meet in events, it's been it's just on my Telegram or WhatsApp or my mobile phone, right? I haven't really like seen a place where that could actually really like do a VLOOKUP for everything, and really like just quickly tell me that, oh, these are all the people that you met at the World Economic Forum, and these are investors, or these are people who are in government, for instance, right? Like there's no way to do that. So I've heard about Networky, so this is really interesting.